Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Steren Electronics Dealer Webinar. It's been a couple weeks since we last spoke. I am Evan Kinsella, CFO of Steren Electronics. Thanks for joining us today. During today's webinar, we will be discussing a number of topics, including the automated POS ordering system update, GoPhone, new planograms ready for release, the Dealer Care Portal, the annual convention, the deals of the week, and finally we will review our calls to action. Reviewing the topics today will be Craig Feldman, Vice President of Business Development, Elisa Jones, Director of Sales and Dealer Support, and Gary Mahan, Steren Store Development. Also in attendance on the call are David Sterenberg, CEO, Javier Garcia, President, Alex Cohen, Senior Vice President, Tracy Stansbury, Merchandising Manager, and Jen Patel, Dealer Support. Please submit your questions during the webinar. You can click the question box located on the right-hand side of your screen. After the presentation, we'll answer questions which you have submitted. Please also note that in observance of the Memorial Day holiday, we will be closed this Monday. We know you will all be open for business and hopefully have a tremendous sales day. So to get us going, I will turn it over to Mr. Gary Mahan.
Good afternoon. We've got some pretty good news here with the iDoSoft enhancements for Steren dealers. And we've had a couple of the dealers out there that have been acting as beta testing with Alan Friend, and that has been progressing quite well. We reviewed this last webinar, but we're really excited about the delivery of the product that we have been demonstrated to by iDoSoft. We have it here working on our site and in a couple of stores at the moment. And it is absolutely going to solve a lot of problems really fast. So we're really excited to get this rolled out. This system allows us to view a lot of things. It has enhanced search capability within the ordering of product. It has the ability to see Steren quantities in our warehouse on a live basis. The new Tech Connect is basically, you don't need it with this because it automatically updates Steren database each time you open up for a new order. It brings in the entire current snapshot of what's in our warehouses and what's available to order. So we're going to a new level with the dealers in openness as being allowing you to see exactly what we have on each of the SKUs. This should stop a lot of the problems that we've had with the traffic lights, the green, yellow, red in a product availability on the website. The other thing that this now allows us to do is it's a two-way. Through the EDI portal, we can also send back the bill of lading through the POS directly to your POS system. So it will accept partials, so that if we send from mobile warehouses, you can receive part of it in. You don't have to hold it until all the boxes show up in order to put it into inventory. And the posting work and everything else, this should be a real time saver. We're excited to see this happening, and the list of Steren dealers has gone to iDoSoft, and he is going to be progressing with the rollout here in the next few days. Moving on to the GoPhone. The GoPhone program has launched, and we want to thank all those dealers that have already turned in your orders. We thank you for that. We are extending the GoPhone Phase 1 ordering period through, because of the holiday on Monday, through Tuesday at 5 o'clock. So we'd like for you to get your orders back in by then. We have a good selection of the GoPhone, both smart and basic phones. We also have the additional SIM cards available for sale. And we are also put together a third-party mobility planogram that will allow you to order cases for these hard-to-get prepaid phones. And we think that's pretty good little value. So we will be having more information emailed to you on that soon. If you're interested and haven't signed our AT&T agreement form, it is available on the New Tech Supply website for download. If you get that signed and into us, we will email you out a GoPhone order form, and we'd be happy to do that if you're interested in participating in this phase 1 of this program. So with that, I turn it back to Evan.
Thanks, Gary. And I hope with Gary's updates, it's some exciting news for you. The portal and GoPhone going live are big moves in the right direction for us. Next, I'd like to turn it over to Craig to talk about some new planograms.
Thank you, Evan. And boy, that's a tough act to follow. That's two pretty big new events that are in place now. So, but I think what I'm going to talk about next is also a big move forward. We have launched the audio planograms, and I would say this is really one of our core competencies. The audio, we have, I would say, the best selection in the business, and Tracy's worked very hard to plan this out. What we ended up with is 2 4-foot sections. The first section is mostly the small parts, your audio adapters, etc. That consists of 97 SKUs. And then the second 4-foot section is cables. There's a total of 50 cables in that second planogram. As you can see on the slide, the grand total, if you're a Steren store, of both 4-foot sections comes up to $636.58. And at the MSRP, it's an $1,883 retail value. So obviously some very good margins there. To the right, we're showing you an actual photograph of the cable section. I think it looks really sharp, and we will be including signage at no additional cost for all those that order the planogram. And as we've discussed in previous webinars, the dealers that participate in the planograms will have the added benefit of a separate terms program. It doesn't affect your normal revolving credit, and you also get extended time to pay for it. These are net 60 programs. So by all means, we encourage you to participate, and if you haven't already signed a dealer agreement, if you're one of the customers that is just buying from us at a wholesale level, as I always say, it's kind of a no-brainer at the minimum to sign the dealer agreement. It's really no risk to you, and you're basically leaving money on the table if you don't. So further details, full details of all the content is available at our website, or you can reach out to your sales rep, and we will be happy to answer any questions. So I'm going to temporarily turn it over to Elisa, and then I will talk about the deals of the week in a few minutes. Take it away, Elisa.
Okay, guys, we're getting really close, and we've finalized a lot of the details on the dealer care portal that we're getting ready to launch. On the screen, you'll see that there's different help desk tickets. There's marketing materials that you'll be able to download. Webinars, past, present, will be recorded and put up there. We really want to start using this as a tool for communication. Especially helps us when on the help desk ticket side, when we log problems, issues, complaints, it helps us bring that together in a central part so we can start attacking those problems and issues across the board, not just one-offs or on Facebook. So any billing issues, shipping issues, this will be in the future where we're going to go to as far as communication. The other thing, the marketing materials is a really exciting part. Once we start loading up our flyers and our brochures, the artwork, you'll have a place where you can download those items and be able just to go to market immediately. We're looking for a launch after our next, the 9th on June 9th?
June 9th.
June 9th in our webinar, you'll definitely want to tune in because we'll have a lot more detail and kind of be able to walk you through what the dealer care portal looks like. We'll definitely have a webinar training once everything is live for the dealers to walk through. We're going to push it out to the Dealer Advisory Council first just to kind of work out the bugs on some of the issues, but once we get it live, you're going to see that this is a really good tool that you guys will be able to use for marketing, for help desk tickets, just across the board. Next slide I have is the annual Steren convention. We have well over 100 people signed up for the Steren annual convention in September. If you haven't done so, please go into the Steren convention website, enter your credit card number. We want to secure those rooms. right now we're right at the total quantity that we have for rooms. So if we need to get additional rooms, we're going to need to know that pretty quickly. And I want the opportunity for all of us to stay together. So as soon as I hit my max on numbers, I need to be able to hit it on the other side to get another block of rooms. We continue to add new third-party vendors to the show. So please go in, get registered, get your credit card number, lock in your room, and please check back on the annual convention site from time to time. We will be sending updates, and we'll be updating that. Again, here's the information for September 8th to the 9th. If you have any questions, rooms, making sure you're qualified, where you stand as far as the spend to get rooms and meals and everything free. At the end of the month, we'll be sending out a statement to let you guys know where we are. And please feel free to reach out to Teresa and Jen if you have any questions.
Thanks, Elisa. Now we'll turn it over to Craig to go over deals of the week.
Thanks, Evan. So, guys, on the slide right now, you should be viewing this Steren AMP 040SD. As the number indicates, this is a 40-watt power amplifier. I love this little unit. A couple of the unique features are it has the USB port as well as an SD card slot. And as you can see, it's got the traditional push terminals on the back. But during this promotional period, which, by the way, we're extending to 2 weeks, since our webinars are now every 2 weeks, the promotions will last until our next webinar. So this one is good through June 8th. But during this promotional period, you'll save an additional 10% off your regular cost. So as you can see, Steren stores would normally pay $89, which is $10 off wholesale or 10%. But during this promotion, you can save an additional 10%, a mere $79.98 cost. Good inventory right now, but a lot of times when we run these deals of the week, we do get good responses. So if it's something that fits your store, I suggest you order early, especially considering that this promotion is going to run for 2 weeks. So that's the Steren deal of the week. Our third-party deal of the week is from Turk, and this is the infrared remote control extender. Been around for a long time. It's an oldie but a goodie, and during this promotional period, you can save 20% off the normal cost. This has an everyday price of $28.98 now through June 8th. You can purchase this for only $23.18. Heck of a deal. And then finally, our flash deal. And these flash deals, the terms will not change on these. These will just be for 24 hours. So this offer expires tomorrow evening at midnight. But from now until then, on the 10-port USB charging station, you can save 20%. As you can see, promotional pricing is $29.58. Heck of a deal, and don't wait. Get your orders in right away. With that, I will turn it back over for our calls to action.
Thanks, Craig. As we mentioned, please continue to register for the Steren convention. As we get closer, flexibility on adding people will become very limited. And obviously, we're working very hard to make this a very productive period of time for you. Looking forward to meeting a lot of you in person for the first time. Take advantage of your deals of the week. Please submit your AT&T dealer forms, even if you're not going to participate in the launch of GoPhone. We have extended that, as Gary had mentioned, through the end of Tuesday business for us, 5 p.m. Pacific time. And the reason we need a deadline for that is because we want to provide one large purchase order to AT&T for fulfillment, since this will be the first order flow through that we will have. The next webinar will be Thursday, June 9th, 1 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So we have some questions coming through, which I will start to address. First is the availability of Cricket and an update on that. So I've been working closely with our internal team and with the AT&T team and the Cricket team. Obviously, we're going first with GoPhone. Next in line will be the Cricket Box program. And the in-store activated Cricket program, we are still reliant on their IT platform being finalized and ready for implementation for us. So we'll update you as soon as we know. Obviously, we had originally had a target launch of the in-store activated Cricket of August or September. At this point, there's nothing definitive that says that will or will not occur. But as we know more, we'll let you know. And as I've also mentioned many times, this in-store activated Cricket program is going to be a very nice program for you, drive a lot of traffic and be profitable. So, next question is, and this could be for Lisa or Gary, what signage will be available with the planograms?
We're putting some of the older fixtures that are in the store that went under the headers for both Classic and for C3, and they'll be in the Steren colors and with the planogram name for that category section. We're also going to include, if you tell us you have C3 or Classic, a header, Steren header card to go over the planogram as well. So that will be included with the kit when it ships out.
Guys, as soon as those are available, what we'll do is we'll combine the audio and the mobility and the other planograms when we get the signs done. So you're not receiving multiple shipments for signage. We'll combine them and send them out to you all together.
Great, thank you. And this is a great pathway to start to get your store to look more like Steren with the planograms coming out with nice headers as well. So, next question is, how will we handle stores that are already well stocked with SKUs that are being launched inside of the new planograms?
Ray, you want to take that one?
Well, yes, I'll answer that. The planograms are a separate entity. So, the only thing I would offer is that, I would encourage you to sell down. I mean, the planograms, there's no time limit on when you can order them. So I would encourage you to just sell down on your existing inventory and then order these when it makes sense for you. But we really don't have a way to adjust. I mean, we've had questions in the past saying, I already have 10 of the 30 items. Can I just buy the other 20? And really, for a number of reasons, we're not able to do that. But again, there's no reason that you don't. There's no time limit or no urgency. I mean, obviously, we want you to order right away, but you're not going to be prevented from doing so if you need another 30 days or whatever to sell down your existing inventory.
Thanks, Craig. Next question. Craig, you can answer this one as well. Mm-hmm. Does the AMP-040SD have 70-volt connectors and 8 ohm as well?
Wow. Technical question. I do not have an answer for that off the top of my head, but I will absolutely post that on Facebook. So give me about a half hour after we hang up, and I'll have an answer for that.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Gary can probably handle this one. Will the stores on Radio Shack POS work with the new program of invoices?
They will have to convert to the iDoSoft version. The RSPOS is no longer being supported, is my understanding, as far as updates or enhancements or anything. So really the best way, and you don't lose any database information, is to just give Alan Friend a call at iDoSoft and switch over to his platform. And the database, it's seamless. It takes less than about 2 hours to actually make the transfer. And you want to have a backup done off your RSPOS before you attempt this, with Alan. But Alan does the conversion, and there's just more functionality in the newer version than there was in the RSPOS. So I encourage everybody to go ahead and transfer, because it's a solid platform.
Thanks, Gary. We have a question about training and GoPhone, and it's actually a broader question. So We're working with AT&T on training documents, training videos, and when required, we will also be having webinars that will be exclusive to training. For GoPhone, since we're in the order period right now, we're reviewing a couple of the different pieces of information that AT&T gave us in the last couple of days. Both of those documents look good, so we'll probably proceed with those. But certainly before you receive product in your store, if you're on the launch ordering, we will have training available and probably, like I said, a discrete webinar so people can be efficient and get turnover. So that seems to be the list of questions for today. Much appreciated for everybody. We know we're heading into the long weekend. Obviously, wish you all a prosperous weekend. Hopefully you get a lot of good flow because of the long weekend. For those of you that have further questions on any of the programs we discussed today or are coming, email info@sterenusa.com. Call us at 844-897-0056. Either the team in San Diego or Simi Valley will be available to help you. We're very excited about the progress in the last few weeks to now get 2 planograms launched and available, with GoPhone being launched. We'll continue to roll out new planograms throughout the summer, so please attend the webinars, as that's when we will discuss launch for that. And don't forget Tuesday, May 31st, 5 p.m. to get into the initial launch phase of GoPhone. Once we process that initial launch phase order, we'll come back to you with when the next acceptance of orders will be, but I do not have a date for that. So if you want to have GoPhones in stock for sale, please get in by the end of the 31st. Next webinar, Thursday, June 9th. We look forward, as always, to working with you long into the future. Have a great and prosperous holiday weekend.